Hi guys, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today's video is going to be a big happy planner plan with me. So if you'd like to see that, keep watching. You're going to get 3 different shirts and 3 different color nails in this video. Pretty wild, right? Okay, before we begin, I just need to give Patreon shout outs. So if you don't know what Patreon is, it's basically a place that you can go to connect with me and other people who enjoy my channel on a more personal level. There's lots of fun stuff there. We have a really good time. We have live streams. We have early access to videos. We have extra videos. I do doodle tutorials now, and extra exclusive videos like Plan With Me's and all that kind of stuff. There's giveaways, there's Zooms, there's custom spreads, and like so much more. So check it out if you're interested. If you like my videos, it really is a fun place to be, and we have a good time. But I want to give some shout outs, and it's blown up recently. You guys, thank you. There's been a lot of you joining. So this is kind of a long list. So hey, if you're not looking for this, just like skip ahead if you want. But in the past few weeks, we have some new members. Nicole Silva, Danielle Pickens, Tiffany Brogan, Karen Regal, Edith, Andrea, Bree Margaret McCain, Eileen Precy, Gina Corley, Cassandra Slemp, Nikki Mallison, KK, Denise Wiseman, Danny Zwartes. Wow, that's hard. It's Zwartjes. Zwartes? I don't know. I'm so sorry. Noelle Carter, Kathy Stell, Pamela Guppy. By the way, Pamela, that is an adorable last name. I would love it if my last name was Guppy. Terry Poff, Angela Landry, Alexis Regula, Amanda Essig Norris, Brianne Carter, Doreen Murphy, Jazz Blue, Monique Bivens, Ashley Lawson, Carrie Nieces, Darla Pinkerton, Holly Seagate, Linda Melroy, and Allison Winters. You guys rock. Thank you so much for joining my Patreon. Now let's get on to the video. Hey guys, today we're doing a big happy planner plan with me for the week of February 22nd through the 28th. What happened to February? I have no idea. It just started and now it's over. But I don't know. That's just the way life goes, right? Flashing before my eyes. Okay, so let me just preface this by saying lately I've been feeling a little unproductive, a little bit lazy, maybe. I don't know if the lazy is the right word, but I definitely have not been wanting to do as much or like focusing enough. So I lettered a little quote that says, "Make today matter." It's like my little reminder to get my act together and stop wasting time. I feel like I'm wasting too much time on social media. I haven't erased the pencil lines yet. I did this with Archer and Olive craft paper and paint pens. Archer and Olive black and white paint pens, and then like I believe this was a Pigma Micron or something. Anyway, it was easier for me to letter this like not on camera because it's just hard for me to letter on camera, and I just wanted to do it better. On my Patreon, like a certain level gets to be in the Patreon Facebook group. We have this like little community going on, and every month we have a challenge, and this month's challenge is scrapbook paper. So today it's going to be my scrapbook paper spread, and I'm going to use this paper from the Planner Society. They came in a kit that they sent to me a while back in the fall. I just think it's so pretty, and it's going to match the colors pretty much in this Beauty and Florals book because there's dark greens in here. So I thought that would be kind of cool to bring in dark greens and maybe some neutrals and stuff, and maybe some black because this quote is black. So my original thought was to take this across the middle of the page, rip this, and just put a big thing in the middle of my page. The problem with that is that this is kind of a small quote, so I don't really want to punch holes in this quote because it's already kind of small, so it's going to, I don't know. I don't think it's going to work well. So I think what I need to do is put it somewhere else. So then my next thought was here, because there's more room on this side than there is on this side, unless you count the sidebar. So let's put it over here. I'm thinking rip this and rip this. I know some people are like, why are you ripping your scrapbook paper? I just like how it looks. So you might not, but I do. So it's my planner, as I always say. So I'm just going to go ahead and rip it. And it doesn't really matter when you're ripping paper. It doesn't really matter how it turns out. Like, as long as you don't rip the writing, of course, but just have fun with ripping it. You know, sometimes, like, I do try to make it look like it was ripped by accident, which is the silliest thing in the world because, like, obviously I ripped it, but you know what I mean? Like, make it sort of look like a natural rip rather than, you know, an intentional rip. I know it's stupid, but it's how I think. Oh, no. All right. Well, there we go. First mistake of the day. I ripped my word. Just like I said, Mary Ellen, don't rip your word. I told you guys, just don't rip your words. And there I go ripping my words, and I didn't even erase my pencil lines yet. Oh boy. I'm going to use a Zig glue pen to glue this back together. Whew. And I just glued onto that paper a little bit. All right, well, you know, it is what it is. Everyone makes mistakes. If you haven't watched my mistake video yet, you can check that out because I make mistakes all the time. Now we're going to rip this paper. I know, 2 ripped papers, but I feel like I want to do that and just create like an area. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing, as I say sometimes. And no, that does not mean that I don't think I'm good. I just mean that when I'm making these videos, I don't really know exactly like how I want it or how it's going to turn out. I just kind of am winging it with you. That is what I mean. Like, this is the idea that I had, but I don't have other ideas. This was like the idea. So we'll see. I know it seems like I'm wasting like a big piece of paper. I'm not, because I always hang on to the scraps and use them. I have like a bin of scraps that I use. I kind of like this. Maybe I want to rip it a little more. Which way? I always forget like which way to rip to get the white and which way is not going to get the white. I hate it when it does that. When you rip though, that's a pain. I'll try to avoid that because again, it looks like purposely ripped, which is like obviously a silly thing to think about. All right, well, it's got those little parts there. I think I'm okay with that though. Look, I use a big happy planner because I want to decorate a lot. I don't have a lot going on, so, you know, I can do that. Maybe I want to like put this here and then put something there. All right, let's do it. You know, even if an idea in the beginning seems weird, usually in the end, it turns out pretty good, at least I think. Sometimes it doesn't, but it usually does. And I get comments on my videos sometimes where people are like, I was really unsure how it was going in the beginning. I really didn't think I'd like it, but in the end you pulled it off. And I'm like, welcome to my world. I feel like that a lot in a lot of videos. You know, I don't always say it, but sometimes it's like halfway through, I'm like, why did I do this? And like, is this going to turn out? Sometimes that's the way it goes, but it usually turns out. So I'm just using Tombow Mono Adhesive Roller. This is the permanent one. I would suggest the permanent one. The temporary seems to make the stuff pop up later. So, and this is repositionable if you do it right away. And like I said, I think I'm going to do this. I was planning on doing this. I think I'm going to do this. I kind of like how it matches that, those lines, like the way the lines go. I kind of like that. I kind of like it crooked too. But we're going to put something there probably. I know this is a huge design. Let's not panic. Let's keep going. There's going to be other dark colors, and I'm probably going to also use some of that scrap paper maybe over here to sort of balance out. In fact, let's do that now. Let's do that now. Just want to balance this color out because we're not going to have this exact color in that sticker book, and I kind of want it. So let's just do like a little rip down here. It doesn't have to be much. Just enough to kind of give a peek of that color. I'm going to white out the quote because I think it's going to take it over the quote. And I don't really want half of a quote to show. Although I do like that quote, but it's not really working for me. Uh-oh. I hate when the whiteout does that. Sometimes I scrape it off and do it over again because I don't like it popping up like that. I just need a little bit, you know, maybe like that. This has been giving me problems lately. I'll probably be covering up part of that too. This is one of my favorite spreads. I love this spread. I'm having fun writing in it. On the other side. Because it's not that day yet. Okay. Make today matter. It's so important. And it's also important to say that if there's days where you don't make it matter and like you hang out in your pajamas all day and you watch Netflix and you eat junk food, like that's okay too. It's okay to do that too. Just don't do it every day, right? Balance. Okay. So I'm thinking the greens in here, they're not going to match that green exactly, but I think it's going to work. Like this kind of thing. I realize this is like a teal-ish green and this is like a dark green. That's the only problem I have with that. But I think it's okay. And I think also I'm just going to take the dark greens out of this one and blacks, but then I think I may use some of like the gray ones in here. These are the new books from that bundle, that Be Happy box that just came out, the Pressed Florals Be Happy box. But they're going to be releasing these separately as well in their spring release, which I'm not allowed to say when or what or how or why or anything yet about it. So don't ask, but you know, it's coming. That's all I can say. Also, like, I kind of wish there was a sticker book that had this like craft paper color. I can use craft paper in some of the rest of the spread though. Now my wheels are turning. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you something. Okay, so this is where I pulled the craft paper from. This is an Archer and Olive notepad, which I didn't think at first that I needed. I was like, they sent it to me and I thought, like, why do I need this? It's not like a bullet journal or anything, but I've been using it so much because you can practice on these sheets. You can take them out and use them for other things. You can also cover whole pages in your bullet journal if you mess up. So these are great. Anyway, I'm going to use this I don't think you've seen me use this in like a year and a half, because I haven't used it in like a year and a half. This is a Happy Planner punch, a box punch. I know, cute, right? And what this does is this is a big size one, and it's gonna punch this paper in the size of my box on the page. So let's see how it works. Honestly, like I said, have not done it in a long time, but last time I did it, it worked really well. So you just do this, you lift this guy up, and then here it is. Oh, but sometimes you have to like turn it over to get it out. Anyway, so look. Okay, one thing to note. You can notice, you're noticing that, I know. This is the same size as like the old big Happy Planners that had the thicker lines. And that's why you see like a top and a bottom on here. I'm okay with this. It doesn't have to match the box exactly. Nothing has to match the box exactly. Trust me on that. But we're going to use a couple of these maybe. And I'm going to put stickers like layered over them. And I think it's going to look good. If my vision is correct into what I'm going to do, I could also put one over here. Let me do 3 maybe. Okay, let's try that and see. I didn't realize I was going to use that today, but it's kind of cool. I haven't used it in a while. So we could put them like this, probably, or like this, and then put stickers over them. Like maybe we want to put, oh, there's a hair on that, sorry. Maybe we want to put that over it with like a box sticker or something. Like I said, the wheels are turning, and let's just try it. So I'm going to put these down with this again. As you know, I really like to try new things, like a lot. I really like to do that because I get easily bored. If I just stick down stickers all the time and do the same thing all the time, I'm going to get bored. It's okay if you do that. I'm not saying like you have to be super creative all the time in your spreads. Like you don't. That's okay. But for me, I get bored. And everybody's so different. There's also like the weeks that I just don't have time to do something super creative. And those are the weeks you typically see me just like slapping stickers down and calling it a day. And that is a-okay to do. Like, I am not saying that's bad, because it is not. If all you do is ever throw down stickers, you're doing great. You're still being creative. Stickers are creative. In the way where you're placing them and what you're doing with them is creative. But sometimes I like to switch it up and just add some new things in, other dimensions, and I don't know. It's just more fun for me, I guess. That keeps me from getting like bored and sort of stagnant. Okay. So over here is going to be my little gratitude box. So let's put, wait, I think there's gratitude stickers in here. I thought there were little gratitude. There's big ones, but I thought that there were little ones, maybe. Like little flags or something. That would be ideal, but I don't know that there is. I'm just thinking. All right, I don't see them, so I'm just going to use reflect. That's going to be my space to write what I'm grateful for this week. Okay. Obviously, there's going to be dark, moody colors in here, and I'm all for it. After all, it's still winter, and it's not, it is okay to do, wintry, dark spreads. It's even okay to do that in the summer. You do you. I want to put one of these like in the sidebar, I think. Kind of like this. Be a difference maker. kind of like how this craft paper color is really matching those florals, you know? I'm going to put this up here. Should I put something under it? I don't know. I think I'm just going to put it down. It's a little crooked. Can I live with it? Yes. If it was a patron spread, could I live with it? No. But for me, I'm going to live with it. Okay. Do I want to bring purples in? No, I don't think so. Let's do that though. Maybe we that's a bit busy. I was going to put it near the gratitude list so to be like kind of my mood area over here, but I'm not sure. I'm going to put it here. This will be where I record my top 3 for the week. So the only thing I have going on this week is Wednesday I have a gynecologist appointment. I know you really needed to know that because you're so curious about that. Ew. Anyway, oh my gosh. So Wednesday is my gynecologist appointment. Friday I have a patron Zoom call. So a certain level, same level as the Facebook group gets a Zoom call every month. So we chat and hang out. So that's Friday. And then Saturday is my brother's birthday. So I should mark those 3 things down. But I usually have boxes on every day anyway. But I just want to keep those things in mind as I am doing this. I don't want to use all of these decorative boxes in here. I want to break it up with some other boxes too. So I'm thinking I was going to bring in boxes from here, like these grayish ones, but now I don't know. Because I brought in this. So I'm actually thinking black boxes make sense. I know, there I go, using black boxes again, but... Oh wait, let's look in the jewel tone boxes book too, because maybe there's like a dark green in there, right? I'm not sure there is, but let's look. Like I know, oh wait, there is, okay. All right. I mean, this is really dark though, but so's this. I think I could use a couple of these. I don't really want the confetti at the top because it's too like whimsical for this spread, but I could cover that up. Maybe I take this. This doesn't match the green here, but it kind of matches this. It doesn't match, it coordinates. I think what I want to do is bring some of this color in and also bring in some black boxes. I feel like that makes sense, although this color is pretty different than that color. It's almost the same though. Okay. Thinking out loud, which I guess is what you do on a YouTube video anyway. All right. Not that one. Also, these black boxes are looking slightly gray. I don't think they're pigmented enough. These are though. Okay. So let's use these 2 boxes here. This one's also cut wrong. Man! That's frustrating. I'll have to like trim it down, I guess. Let's put this on Tuesday. Okay. And then this one, I'll use this for my gynecologist appointment that I know I keep talking about. Awkward silence. All right. Let's just put this down here. Okay, so that's for that. I definitely need a box for that patron Zoom. Don't want to forget. That would be disastrous if I forgot. I know they'd forgive me because they're a great group of people, but I'd feel so bad. So let's put that down. Thinking... Ooh, I wonder if the boxes from A Pretty Planscape, I wonder if there's any boxes that are like brown. I don't know that there is, but a girl can dream, you know? A girl can dream. Let's check it out. There's those. They're like taupe. Maybe. I also have some boxes from proud sticker designs, but I don't have as many from her. So that's why I don't use them as much, but she makes good box stickers too. I'm thinking maybe, so I don't see any like dark green or brown really, but I'm thinking maybe this taupe might kind of match. I mean, it does, right? I think it does. Ooh, we could bring in washi tape. That's a possibility. Let's see how this would look over here. It's pretty white going into that area. Like, I know that's the point, but let's try it anyway. So wait, oh, up here this was the patron zoom. Okay, wait. That's my brother's birthday though. I definitely should have one for that too. I don't think I want to bring it up into here. I want to bring it, I'm going to put this one for my brother's birthday. His name's David. He's 18 months older than I am, in case you are interested in that. And then, do I have squares in this? Maybe like this one. This is a different color, but although I want to make sure this is balanced. So maybe one of these. Okay, wait. I've got a lot of books open here. Let's go, not this one. Let's go back into the jewel tone boxes. And how about we use, maybe we use this and cut it down. Although I do have another one of these. I could use the other green box like that. Always the boring part of the video, the box selection. Let me go get that one. I was going to stop the video, but I decided just to keep rolling, keep on rolling. All right, let's put this down here. Okay, so we've got our important boxes down. I want to be sure to bring in more black boxes and more of this color box because I like to coordinate the boxes. We don't need any more of the green boxes now because we already have 2. And maybe a couple of like this type of box, but let's do a couple of these just to kind of keep it together, you know. This actually looks black, but it's really kind of dark green. I'm thinking, do I want to put boxes right on top of that? I don't know. I still have this one. Maybe we do this and pull it in here and cover it up here. Or here and here. I kind of don't want this like right on that because it's so busy already, right? Maybe we, I'm going to put it here. Making a decision, and I'm going to cover up that area. This is going to go there. I know that's across 2 days, but that's going to be for Friday. That's a little crooked though. Bumble's struggling with something. What's the matter, baby? Let's get another one of these boxes. What's wrong? What are you doing? You're being so good. You're being a good girl. We're going to need a box on Monday, I think, so let's put one down here. And I better go check and see what she's crying about. All right, I honestly don't really know what her problem was. So it was kind of good to step away and look back at this because it kind of gives me a hint of what's going on and what I need to put in certain places. I want to cover these up with some stuff. So I was thinking maybe a couple of these, like you make the world a more beautiful place. Or maybe even this. I know that's really dark. I kind of don't want to put this right next to that. So let's try maybe this. Oh, it's staying. It's not really that crooked. Okay, so there's black there. So we're going to have to put black in different places, and that's okay. We're going to cover that up with something. I don't think I want to bring in any like separate florals in here. I don't really want this to be a floral spread. So just like little bits, you know. I kind of like these "you are okay," like these little reminders. You are rare. That one's green. I like "you are okay" better, but although we do need to bring in some black, right? The other one's black. Yeah. So you're okay. Sometimes I need that reminder, you know? We are all struggling with stuff. We all have different things we're dealing with, and it's important to remember, though, you're going to be okay. Whatever you're going through, I know it's hard. I know it's so hard. Like, I understand, but just be brave. It's hard, but I don't want to put that with that. But you can, like, you really can get through anything. You can. I know sometimes it doesn't seem that way. I don't have a place for this, so I'm not putting it, unless I put it right here, maybe. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like you're going to be okay. But you will. You'll get through whatever this is. And it's, you know, sometimes really hard to get through stuff. Like, really hard. But that doesn't mean you won't get through it. So stay strong. And know that I've got your back, you know? Like, I've got your back. And if you need to talk, hey, like DM me on Instagram or something. I'll talk to you. Okay, I feel like I want to do another quote over here or something. That might make it like more balanced with that, but what else does it need? I want to put something over that. It's feeling a little like loosey-goosey, you know? Kind of all over the place. Oh, lines. I knew you were thinking that. You're like, Mary Ellen, what are you doing? Why are you not putting your lines down? The answer is, I forgot. So I don't know that I have a lot of room for lines now. I kind of really forgot. First priority is finding my checklist stencil. But I'm going to try to make it work. I'm going to try to find room. Let's see. Definitely here. Let's throw lines down there. We can fill that whole space with lines. If you're new to my channel, like, I know I get a lot of comments like, where do you get the checklist stencil? Where'd you find this? Where'd you find that? Everything is always in the description box. I don't care, like, if you ask me, like, I don't get mad or anything, but I just want you to know that that's the easiest way and the quickest way to find a product is to look in the description box of the video, like down below. Everything's linked for you, almost everything. Sometimes I forget things, or sometimes I don't link something because it's like a limited product and it's not available anymore. Like, I'm not going to link these sticker books because it's sold out, but it's coming back, you know? Anyway, like I try to answer as many comments as I can, and I try to answer all the questions, but I don't always get to it like immediately. So if you really want to know how to get something or where something is, look in the description box first before commenting, because you will 9 times out of 10 find it there. Okay. I think lines are going to save this spread, you guys. Not that it needed saving. I'm kind of digging it, but... All right. Ooh, right? It just adds another dimension. Okay. I might letter a quote here. I feel as though it needs it. I don't know what it's going to say yet. So I think I'm going to leave that blank for myself to letter. But let me look away and look back and see what it's missing. What's the matter, Bumble? Did you eat your beef jerky? There's a lot of busy areas over here, and there's not much busy over here. Maybe I won't letter a quote. Well, what was that? I don't know what that was. Okay, maybe I won't letter a quote. Maybe I will find a quote sticker. It's always hard to find like black quotes that are kind of simple. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like the kind of simple quotes and not so busy. But then again, like this is kind of busy over here, and I'm looking in botanicals, which I don't know why I'm doing that because it is busy. But I knew that like there was gold in here and like black and stuff, and there was quotes. I could just do like a dark look for beauty, but I don't think I want to do that. Like here's one. Another day, another chance to shine, but I think it's maybe too wide, and it's also pretty busy. Ah. Stop it. I'm going to put it here. I think busy is sort of needed there to sort of counteract what's going on over on this side. Again, looking away, standing up. Stretching. And then bringing my eye back to the page, and I feel as though this area here is in need of a little something something. So let's go back into this. I can write on these. I'm probably just going to write on those. How about just plans? Not sure I'll have a lot of those, but hey, I've got that gynecologist appointment. That's a plan. Do I want to do this? All right. I think I'm probably done. I know I have to erase those lines. And when I fill these out, I fill it out like as the week goes on. So a lot of times I get stickers, and I put stickers in various places during the week. I'm going to color in this February black because I feel like it needs a little bit of darkness up there. Well, it's really, I'm going to do this off camera because it's, there, you got the F, but like, whoa, my eyes are bugging out trying to see that without my head too close. Okay. You got the F. Okay. That's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really kind of dig this spread. I think it's interesting. I think it's just different and fun. Let me know what you think. Like, I feel like it's going to be mixed, you know? I feel like and I'm going to punch that out, by the way. I feel like some people are not going to like it, but some people are, and that's okay. Not everybody has to like all my spreads, and I'm fine with that. But I really love it. All right. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.